I discovered that a gecko exists with no eyelids, so it licks its own eyeballs clean all day long. Today I sketched the Satanic leaf-tailed gecko, Oroplotus fantasticus. And that name tells you everything you need to know about how strange it looks. It has bright red eyes, little horn-like structures above each one, and when it opens its mouth, the inside is bright red too. It looks mean. It really does. The scientist who first described it back in 1888, Georges Albert Boulanger, looked at this thing and basically said it's not real. He named it Fantasticus, which is Latin for imaginary. I just think that's hilarious. You don't catch scientists having a good time very often, but that one got me. On top of the red eyes and horns, it has no eyelids at all. The only way it can keep dust and debris out of its eyes, as well as keep them moist, is by constantly licking them with its long tongue. The camouflage on this thing is something else. It hangs upside down in the trees and dangles like a leaf that's about to fall. It'll press itself flat against the bark of a tree and just disappear into the texture. The tail has actual cracks and veins in it and chunks missing out of it, so it looks exactly like a decaying leaf. If you don't know what you're looking for, you can be staring right at one and never see it. When the disguise stops working, it has a backup plan. It flashes that bright red mouth of whatever is threatening it just to startle it. And if that's not enough, it drops its tail and runs. Almost all small geckos can drop their tails, but this one's different. The tail never grows back. I have to wonder what the evolutionary advantage was of not being able to regrow the tail when all of its cousins can. The only thing I can think of is that growing a tail that elaborate with all those veins and notches built into it just costs too much energy. But I don't know that for a fact. The whole genus only lives on Madagascar, and this one in particular has a very tight niche. It has to be 10 feet off the ground, not higher and not on the ground, right there at 10 feet. That means any cutting down of trees, any habitat disturbance, and it just cannot cope. It can't handle the regrowth. It can't handle the change. That's what makes deforestation so dangerous for this animal specifically. They were almost wiped out by the international pet trade, but export is now illegal and they've recovered fairly well. The conservation agencies currently list them as least concern, but habitat issue is real, and that specific 10 foot off the ground requirement means they don't have a lot of margin for error when it comes to where they can live.